Imagine that the state has completely opened up and you're allowed to have people over your house. So what you do is you throw the biggest Super Bowl party that you've ever seen in your life. You invite your friends, you invite family members, you even invite the neighbors over, and there's a ton of people at your house. But when the party's said and done, they leave and they leave you with all of their trash. There's trash everywhere. But instead of you taking their trash and throwing it in the dumpster, you take their trash and you just shove it in one of the closets in your house. And as the days and weeks goes by, your house starts to smell and it starts to stink. And even though things look clean on the outside, it smells like on the inside. That's exactly what it's like living with unforgiveness in your life. It rots us on the inside. See, forgiveness is like taking that trash and throwing it in the dumpster, not because they deserve it, because it's your house. And you refuse to live in bitterness anymore. But when Jesus teaches us how to pray, he teaches us to pray, forgive us our debts as we forgive those who've sinned against us. So my question is, how often is forgiveness part of your regular prayer routine? If it's like me, it's not often. Forgiveness is the ability to release someone from the responsibility of the pain that we feel. Christian forgiveness is forgiving someone the way we would want to be forgiven by God. And that's releasing somebody completely from the responsibility of the pain that they've caused us, and then blessing them with what we've gained from Jesus Christ himself. There's a 4-step process that I want to invite you to practice. Number 1, identify the negative emotion that was triggered by that scenario. Were you feeling overlooked, rejected, disrespected, misunderstood, or just unloved? Identify what that negative emotion is. Step number 2, identify the positive emotion that comes from trusting in God. Maybe you start feeling known, you feel understood, you're not overlooked, you're absolutely seen, you're accepted, secure, and you are loved completely. Step number 3, identify who you need to release from the responsibility to make you feel these positive emotions. Step number 4, bless the person who hurt you. The book of James says, bless those who curse you. And if you feel cursed, it's time to bless. Bless the person with the positive emotion that comes from trusting God today. That's the 4-step practice. You're gonna identify the negative emotion. You're gonna identify the positive emotion that comes from trusting God. And number 3, you're gonna release the person from the responsibility to provide you that positive emotion. And number 4, you're gonna bless that person with the very thing that you receive from God, because you are overflowing. You are a cup that is overflowing once you meet with Jesus. So, would you pray the prayer that Jesus models for us when he teaches us how to pray? A prayer of forgiveness? Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the power, yours is the kingdom, and yours is the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. If you prayed that prayer and you have questions, or you even have a prayer request, feel free to DM me, let me know, and I'll do my best to respond to you within 24 hours, except for Monday. We have a hotline. If you want to text in your questions anonymously, feel free to do so at 949-791-9377. And again, my prayer is that you would have an unoffendable week. God bless. I'll see you Tuesday.